Hello! If you're here, you're about to play Pikante, and you need to know the rules. Well, I'm here to teach them to you. There are 3 tiers of rules, but before we get started, let's talk about the point of the game. The point of the game is to get rid of all your cards. The first person to get rid of all their cards and yell
Pikante
wins. When it's your turn, you can get rid of your cards by placing either a matching color or a matching symbol. I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just like Uno? No, it's not just like Uno. It's 100 times better, and you'll see why in a second. To get started, deal everyone 6 cards. In Pikante, anyone can start. Someone counts down 3, 2, 1, and then flips the top card. Anyone with a playable card can go first, and then gameplay continues clockwise. This game is called Pikante because it's spicy. Let's get into the rules. The 4 card. When the 4 card is played, everyone at the table must be silent. The first person to speak, and it must be actual words, has to pick up 2 cards as a penalty. When someone speaks, the silence has been broken, and everyone can speak again. The silence is also broken if another 4 card is played. By the way, in this game, all penalties and all mistakes, 2 cards. The 6 card. When a 6 is played, everyone has to slap the table. The last person to slap has to pick up 2 cards. Your table decides together who the last person was. The 8 card. If you play an 8 card, you have the opportunities to switch hands with anyone at the table. You must indicate with whom you are switching hands with before the next person plays their card, or you lose the opportunity to switch hands. Okay, that was tier 1. You're now ready for tier 2 of the rules. Okay, here we go. At any point in the game, you may play an exact matching card out of turn. What is an exact matching card? It's when there are literally no differences between the 2 cards. Here are some examples of what is and is not an exact matching card. This is an exact matching card. This is not an exact matching card. This is an exact matching card. This is not an exact matching card. Again, at any point during the game, you may play your exact matching card out of turn. Once you play your exact matching card out of turn, gameplay goes to the person who plays next after you. During the game, there will be moments when it's your turn and you don't have a card to play. In that moment, you have 2 options. Option A is that you take 2 cards and you lose your turn. Option B is that you request a card from the group. Here is how you request a card from the group. Once you have made the card request sign, anyone at the table can offer a card face down, and you get to choose which card to take. Just as an FYI, your table mates don't have to be honest. If they are honest and they're giving you a playable card, you can play that card and gameplay continues. If they were not honest and they give you a card that's not playable, you have to keep that card and take 2 additional cards and lose your turn. Okay, that's tier 2 of the rules. You're now ready for tier 3. In Pikante, when you have 2 cards left, you have to let the rest of the table know. When you have 2 cards left, you say mild. If someone calls you out for mild before you say mild, you have to pick up 2 cards. When you have 1 card left, you have to say medium. If someone calls you out for medium before you say medium, guess what? You have to pick up 2 cards. When you place your last card down, you have to say Pikante. And if somebody calls you out for Pikante before you say Pikante, you have to start all the way over with 6 cards. Now you're probably asking, how do I indicate mild and medium if it's silence? Great question. You still have to indicate mild and medium, but you do so with the following signs. This is the sign for mild. This is a sign for medium. And when you go out, you still say Pikante. Okay, that's the end of the tiers. I think you're ready to play, but I want to take this time to let you know that +2s can only stack on +2s, and +5s can only stack on +5s. Also, the only way out of a +2 is to stack another +2, or else you have to draw. Same with +5. You must stack another +5 on a +5, or else you have to draw. There's a few other cards, but if you have questions about these cards, just read about them. And thank you so much for playing Pikante. If you want your own deck, click the link below. Enjoy Pikante!